All right, so boom, what's good, y'all? Yeah, My Hero Ultra Rumble. This game has been taking me forever to figure out how to do a review on this because, like, every time I'm about to piece together my review for this game, I discover some new stuff and just get lost along the way. Okay, all right. So let's just get the beginning part out of the way. I think this game is a really interesting and just fun game, just like that. I think this is one of these games where you gotta kind of see what it is for now, with expectations. Like, I'm just having fun, I'm just gaming. It's pretty fun in a sense. Like, I think a lot of things that they did in the BR aspect of the game is interesting and fun. The combat feels good. There, it doesn't feel like you go too long without fighting. The rounds end pretty fast. The pacing of the game is pretty fast and interesting. The map size is pretty good. The team amount at first was like 8 people. Let's see how this goes. But it's still, it all works, and is as it all works, and it's pretty interesting. It's good and it's fun. It's pretty solid. So I think it's a good game. I think it's interesting. I think it's fun to play. That isn't the most basic consensus of it. But, let's start breaking some things and aspects down of this game just in general. This game is fucking broke. Let's start off with one of the biggest issues that I have with this game. This fucking game's anti-cheat system is made out of fucking paper mache. Like, they didn't consider and or think about an anti-cheat system, because I have never played a game where I have seen cheats on this level of fucking cheating. Like, normal games, you got aim bots, you got wall hacks and stuff like that. This game, people are opening up like whatever the fuck they want to do. They're pulling off things and cheating in ways I've never seen it across any other game. It's wild. It's wild. And then at first, when the game first dropped, I was like, oh, there's no crossplay. Okay. Oh, why isn't there crossplay? And then I started really playing the game. And then I started seeing these cheats. I don't think crossplay is coming anytime soon. I don't. They need to figure out the anti-cheat system very, very badly. I've had games where, I have had a game where, you know, the plus ultra thing where they just can keep rapidly popping plus ultra. I've had where one of my teammates was able to win the game from beyond the grave, not from beyond the grave, from just being completely out of the match, dead. He died, we didn't pick him up, and he still was getting picks and kills. Yeah, and so he was able to get kills. He died, and then he was able to literally keep fighting and everything from beyond the grave. My teammate got knocked, he was picking him up, and like, it was just like, what the fuck? I had one game where everybody in the game was Deku, and there's no telling how much more wild stuff is out there. So I think this game was like supposed to be like a My Hero Arena style fighter. And it was like, oh wait, what if we make it a BR? And then they didn't think that the game was going, it's like literally throwing shit at a wall and seeing if it sticks, and the game stick. It works, it's fun, and then like, now they have to figure out if they want to take this game serious or not. And then that's where my next consensus of the game goes. Like, so where do we go from here? Are you going to try to make this a more uptight and like competitive game, or we're going to kind of keep the game in the casual spirit of just fun? And from the looks of it, I don't think that it will. There's just some stuff in this game that's kind of wild. I think like since I started playing Baku, I ain't even got a chance to complain. I don't complain as much anymore, but first starting off playing Baku and Deku are ridiculously broken characters. I think especially Baku, I think he's the best character in the game. The dude is just wild when it comes down to damage, chase down, movement, and things like that. I think mechanically there are a lot of issues wrong with the game. I think the damage output and the health and shield needs to be adjustments between the two. I think it's either you reduce the damage and everything to try to kind of see how the game feels from there for its room for fighting and things like that goes. But then the problem with that is there's going to be more running, which is going to make like but yeah, it's going to create more running, and then like increase more health and shield, so that you're literally not getting two tapped by Deku or Baku, and then you try to get away and you can't. Like you legitimately just can't, because they're back on top of you after you get a shield break. You get hit twice almost, like and then like you can't heal because they're on top of you. So now you got to pull off some wild maneuvers and things like that to kind of get away from the game, which also creates an interest, which also creates some interesting moments. But you kind of find yourself in moments where it's very, very hard to heal, and especially because a lot of the buildings are destructible, so it makes it harder to heal because there aren't any, like there isn't consistent cover outside of hiding bushes and things like that. That was just some, like the destructible buildings and not having something to kind of peek around consistently in certain situations, in my opinion, made the feeling of the game certain spots feel a little weird and off. I hate the menu system fucking completely. I'm old, and I don't know if it's just because I'm old, but I found it hard to find fucking anything and understand where anything is at and where anything is at and how you do fucking anything. Not being able to understand, like, oh well, I want this character, how do I roll, how do I actually get this character? Can I just buy it using points in game? That whole system and all of that stuff is fucking confusing. The rank system, I don't even know what a rank like icons and shit is. I was just playing a game. I still don't have any idea what rank I am, is because there's nothing that tells you where you are rank wise. Like it's as dumb and it's weird. It's dumb and it's weird. But in all, I'm interested to see where this game kind of goes as far as the seasons progress, as more characters get added, if they will buckle down, fix the anti-cheat system of the game, clean that up, make the game cross-play as well, because I don't think the game is currently cross-play. And after you fix all of that up, add another map maybe, and really just clean and start working on balancing out the game. And that way that will create more longevity in the game, because there's a lot of characters in the My Hero universe, especially ones that aren't in the game already. But first, balancing the game as far as health, shields, damage, and movement goes in that aspect. Pick up to the anti-cheat, and yeah, I think then we will have more room for a better feeling playable game. But all in all, it is just fun. The game is fun with all the issues and everything like that. It's just good. Pick up and play, and you're just playing, and it feels good. It's interesting, and it kind of gets you going. But I don't think this game has sat down and figured out its true potential and where that it could go in the future. And that's why I'm interested to see where that goes. But I think that's about it. With the game there. Thank you all for watching. What are your thoughts on the game? Have you been enjoying it and having a good old time playing the game? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.